So yes, we are recording problem number 25. We're actually live at Douglas High School. I think I'm allowed to say that because my former students in Florida might actually watch this and then be like, yeah, it's true, Mrs. Falk really did move to Nevada. So, and I'm not calibrated because I changed the display settings. So if I get really fancy, I'll edit this part out, but since I had the whole thing about Florida, I probably won't, and you'll get to listen to all of this again when you watch the video. So, the vertices of a triangle are given below. What's the perimeter? It should say, what's the perimeter of the triangle? You can graph it on the coordinate plane to help you. So I would do that first. So, -4, 1. That's point G, correct? And H is 4, 1. And I is 0, -2. And to help you, I want to have really nice straight lines here. My former students in Florida are like, Mrs. Falk never went through this much effort for us. Yeah. Okay, so how do you find perimeter? How do you find perimeter of a shape? You add up all the sides. And in this problem, how many sides are there? 3. What are they? They are side JH, side HI, and GI, correct? So I need to find the length of each of those sides and add it up. Fortunately, GH is a straight line segment. So I can count those spaces, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now some people have looked at this when it's drawn out and they say, oh, it looks like an isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle means 2 of the sides are equal in length, they're congruent. Because I'm going to have to find the length of each of these sides, correct? But if they're the same, I only have to do this once and copy my work. So one way to see if they're the same is you can count like you would have counted to find slope. To get from I to H, I go up 3 and over 4, correct? To go from I to G, I go up 3 and over 4. That means these two are congruent. So if I do this only one time, I'll have the side length. So how do I find distance? How do I find the length of the side, which is distance? What formula do I use? Distance. The distance formula. Now, some students have accused me of having very bad handwriting. So what I'm going to do is I have a nice picture here of a distance formula. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to this problem, and I'm going to paste it so that everybody knows what I'm doing for distance formula. Okay? The other thing I have had is I've had some students say, Mrs. Falk, I get confused about what's x2 and what's x1, so we can make a little chart here. I'm going to label this x, y, 1, 2. Just because I'm right here, I'm going to use G and I as my point 1 and my point 2. What were the coordinates of G? -4 and 1, correct? What were my coordinates of I? 0 and -2. So now I'm just going to plug these into my formula. So my x value in my second pair is what? 0. What is my x value in my first pair? So remember, it's 0, it's minus, and then x1 is negative 4. What is the y in my second pair? What is y in my first pair?
1.
0 minus negative 4, that's the same as adding 4. Subtracting a negative is the same as adding a positive, correct? So what is 0 plus 4?
4.
And then what is 4 squared?
16.
What is negative 2 minus 1? Negative 3. And what is negative 3 squared?
9.
Positive 9. What is 16 plus 9? 25. Remember, this is in the radical sign. I want the square root of 25. Simplest radical form is really easy with this because 25 is a perfect square. 5. So the answer is 5. So the length of GI is 5. What's the length of HI? 5. Okay, I have to add these all up. I can add in any order. 5 plus 5 is, plus another 8 is 18. So guess what? We did number 25, and now we can stop the video and we can upload it. How exciting is that? So we're going to